So I've been getting a lot of requests on how you can trade Bitcoin, and I mean trade Bitcoin using MetaTrader 4 or using MetaTrader 5. So if you guys want to see how you can trade Bitcoin using MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 on your phone, stay tuned. So what's up, everybody? I go by the name of Solo E. I am your favorite singer, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur, day trader, and also I teach a lot of side hustles in my specific YouTube channel. So if you aren't already, please do me one favor and make sure that you subscribe and like and comment, as this will help my channel grow. So in this particular video, we're going to walk through a few steps on how we can actually trade Bitcoin. Now, a lot of y'all might know the traditional way, and I usually say traditional way when it's really not the traditional way, but essentially you have pretty much a lot of unique ways on how you can make money in the trading industry. One is leverage trading, margin trading. I usually say traditional trading, meaning you're holding maybe like a stock or cryptocurrency and wait on that price to grow, and then you profit from that. Now, the beauty of that is there's really less risk, but the downfall is you have to wait a sustainable long period of time. However, how I trade is of course through leverage trading, and now they offer crypto and leverage trading, which is a huge thing for us, because what leverage trading essentially is whatever the account amount that you have in your account, you can X that times infinity. However, when it comes to trading using MetaTrader 4, using MetaTrader 5, if you were to literally, let's say, have maybe $10,000 in this specific account, and you decide to get in a lot size, which is basically saying how many of the actual trade you're holding in that specific lot, and let's say maybe you get in $1 and it goes up $1,000 on this price. Guess what? Instead of you making $1,000 holding that trade, you basically made over 100K instead of making $1,000, and that's the beauty of it. So yes, there's more risk to that because you're more technical with the market instead of you just being more fundamentals with the market, meaning you're looking at the actual fundamental part of the company if it was stocks, or you're looking at the actual fundamentals of everything else. But how I trade is fundamentals, and I also trade technical analysis. So we're going to do a couple things. First, you have to find a broker that will actually accept cryptocurrency as trading. So luckily I have a broker for you guys that you can use to trade, and with this broker the spreads are very low and the commissions are very low. And what do I mean by that? For those that's not familiarized with it, when you buy something, you do have to pay usually like an upfront cost of like a commission that the broker gets. Essentially, now when it comes to leverage trading, they essentially say spreads. It's kind of the same thing. Commissions, they still use the same terminology, or you get spreads and commission, just depending on what broker you work with. However, with this broker, you don't really have to worry about paying that upfront cost as much as you do with a lot of other brokers. So the broker that I do use is Henko Trade, and with Henko Trade, guys, it's very simple on how to sign up. If you guys want to watch a video on that, the link will be down below. But just to kind of go over briefly, basically what you will need to do is create your account. Just use the link that I have down below to create your account. Once that account is created, you will then want to deposit money into your account. Now, I also have another video on how you can deposit money from maybe like your Coinbase or even Cash App, Gemini, and just transfer that money to that broker. So once you transfer that money to that broker, the next step is very simple. So I'm actually show you guys on my phone so you get a more visual of what is next. Now currently we are in MetaTrader 4. Now before I actually go through this process, I want to show you guys how to download this literally from your iPhone. I am currently using an iPhone. So what you want to do first is go to your actual Apple store, and from there you can either type in MetaTrader. So MetaTrader, I'm spelling MetaTrader wrong. So MetaTrader 4, and then from there you will download MetaTrader 4. I already have it, or you can also get MetaTrader 5, which I am going to download that as well and kind of show you guys how to work it. So I'm gonna be using MetaTrader 5 as an example, just because this is literally the walkthrough process if you were to do MetaTrader 4 as well. But MetaTrader 5, the reason why they have MetaTrader 5, MetaTrader 4 is just an upgrade from MetaTrader 4. So if you guys are trying to get into the new improved MetaTrader, then stick with MetaTrader 5. But once you have MetaTrader 4 or even MetaTrader 5, you will then want to go to open. Now once you open it, you can of course accept, allow the notifications and all that stuff. But once you go to it, the very first thing is going to pop up is your MetaTrader demo account. Now what a demo account is basically you're trading paper fake money, and you're just basically, you know, trying to make sure whatever you do is going to go in your favor, so you can practice before you run, right? Practice before you run, meaning practice before you actually get into the live markets by using your real money. They give you 100K regardless. Like what I said, you don't need to worry about this account. What we need to do is now go to settings. Now in settings, what you will want to do is right up top where you see MetaTrader 5 iOS demo, you want to select that. Now from here is where you want to add that HankoTrade broker account that you had got. Now like what I said, I have a video more in depth on this. If you guys want that, the links are down below. But once you have your account number from HankoTrade, all you would then want to do is come up top where you see accounts, you select that plus icon, and then you will search the company's name. So like what I said, the company name is HankoTrade, so you can type that in here, and you have HankoTrade LLC. So once you select that, it's going to say the server. Now the server is very self-explanatory, meaning when you first originally had signed up for HankoTrade, did you sign up to do a demo account, or did you sign up under a live account? If you signed up under a live account, then you obviously select live account. If not, just select demo account. If you don't know, it's very simple. All you have to do is just go in your email, and once you go in your email, it's going to either say that it's a demo account or a live account. It should say after your actual account number or before. So right now, just for due purposes, like what I said, I already have an account, so I'm not going to go through that whole process, but I'm just showing you guys how it works. So you will select live account, and then once you select live account, the login. What is your login? Your login is going to be your account number. So the account number that you receive from HankoTrade, which is the broker, in your email, you will then want to put that account number in the login input. Now for password, they automatically send you a password too. You can also put that, and you will copy and paste that exact password and then put the password in password input, and then from there you can just literally hit save password, so you don't have to always worry about putting a password in every time you get into this actual app. So now all said and done, once you have the app and everything is running, you should be able to see this icon here, and yours might either be simple, which is up top, in advanced. Now the reason why you have something called simple is because you will just simply see the actual currency pair, or you will simply see the pricing for it. And if you go in advanced, you will get more details, and what that means is you will see the spread amount, which is basically the commissions on what the broker will receive once you get in a trade. So remember, when you get in a trade, the first thing that's going to happen is you're not going to automatically be in profit. The reason why you're not going to be in profit is because they took their cut out. That it's just like if you were to trade a regular stock. For some brokers, they ask for commission, some don't, you know, some don't. But regardless, guys, that's just essentially how it is when it comes to leverage trading. So once you select either or, you would then want to come up to this plus sign here. And once you come up to this plus sign here, you will then want to look for something called crypto.hkt. Once you select that, it will give you everything that you can trade. So the beauty of working with HankoTrade is you can pretty much trade all of the main cryptocurrencies right now, which is Ripple. At this time, it's Ripple, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, or Bitcoin Cash, and also Bitcoin. I have Bitcoin, it's not on here just because I already have it. And then also, let's go back a little bit. And then also, if you guys pay attention to Bitcoin, you will see that it's called BTCUSD. And then if we were to go back and look at the crypto, you'll see LTCUSD, XRPUSD. So it's not going to be your typical BTC or BIT or XRP, BCH. It's going to be USD at the end because you're trading the difference between the currencies. Obviously, that's how leverage trading works, but that's basically how you would trade this. So that being said, once you select that, now the next step is very simple. You would then want to then go on your phone, and then from here you will want to go into the option where it says trade or charts. We're not going to really pay attention to details. Details, however, does give you more information on exactly the contract size, the margin. It gives you more information on everything you probably might want to know. For those that, you know, may want to learn a little bit more about it, you can learn more about it there. I'm not going to explain it in this video, but ideally what I want to do is go into charts, because I want to kind of show you guys my simple strategy on trading Bitcoin on the phone. So for those that's very new to this leverage trading, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I literally talk about how to leverage trade on a weekly basis on your phone and also on a computer, so you will never miss anything. But essentially what you will want to do is have two indicators down here, and I use something called the stochastics and also the RSI. So with the RSI, how that works is basically you'll want to come right up top. I'm sorry, I selected the wrong thing. Where you have this F, like this F icon, you'll select that. That is the indicators. You select that, and you're literally going to copy and paste every single thing I have. So I have a moving average of 9 periods, and then I changed the color to that, and I capped it at orange, and then my method is kept to simple. That is pretty much all I changed. My second moving average is basically a period of 140, and the method is exponential, and I changed the color to blue, and that's the only thing I changed. Now also I have the stochastics. The stochastics are a little bit differently, so I want you guys to really look at this. But for my K period, I have it set to 21. For my D period, I have it set to 3. The slowings, I have it set to 3. The price field, I have that set as exactly how it is. Method is set to simple. And then also what you want to do is come over to levels. Now levels, you want to get 15, 85, 80, 20, and 50. And then your 15 you will want to put oversold, 85 you want to put overbought, strong, and then mid-range you will want to put that at 50, and then leave everything else blank. So once you have that, you can keep the colors blue and orange. You can change it to whatever you want, your preference. But after that, the next thing you want to do is get the RSI, and then the RSI period would be 14, and then also the levels for this would be different. So you will have strong oversold at 14, strong overbought at 80, midpoint at 45, and then you have the other two, which is 20 and 75. Just leave that how it is and keep it like that, and you ain't really got to worry about much. Now it might look like a cluttered, but don't worry about it. I will explain it right now. It's a very simple strategy. So how does this strategy work? If you guys want to leverage trade and do that $100K just from a dollar lot size, meaning you're putting, think of it like you're putting $1 to make 100K. Now yes, that might sound weird, might sound fishy, but I promise you guys this is how leverage trading works. So basically, that being said, what you'll want to do is, of course, you're not going to put, I'm not going to put $1 because I don't have the funds to put $1 in this particular account. But essentially, that's where risk management comes in play. And if you know stocks and if you know traditional trading, then you pretty much know what risk management essentially is, and it falls under the same category when it comes to leverage trading. But what you're waiting on is the stochastics. If you can get the stochastics and the RSI to essentially be overbought strong, then that's when you want to sell it. So just to give you a hint, we have the market is basically essentially overbought strong here, and then it's also overbought with our stochastics and RSI. Now what you will want to see is the RSI being overbought and matching with the, essentially matching with the stochastics. So the RSI is my white line and the stochastics is my blue and orange. So my RSI must at least be at the 80 mark, in between the 85 mark, in order for me to sit here and say I'm gonna fully sell it. Now what that means is, if I sell it, I am just going to wait until the price of my stochastics go all the way down to oversold, and then once it's oversold, then I'm going to exit out that trade. And that's pretty much very simple, and that's vice versa if you were to buy. So right here, when we seen that the stochastics was oversold and the RSI was oversold, once we get that, we will then buy it, and then once it comes, both at least comes to that 80 to 85, that's when we can get out that trade. So as you clearly see, it was still going, still going, still going, still going, and it's still going. So if you want to hold the trade that long, that's pretty much swing trading, depending on what time frame you're using. This works on any time frame. I'm just showing you guys this in a 1 hour. However, there are other hints to trading Bitcoin, and like what I said, if you guys really want to know how I trade Bitcoin, and I have a video on making 4K with Bitcoin by doing this, but I have a video on me turning $600 into 5K just by doing my strategies that I teach, of course, in my YouTube channel and of course in my courses. So otherwise, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you guys want crypto trading signals, also if you want to learn how to trade crypto, all that information is down below. I will see you guys soon.